So what is your stand on this, or what is your opinion? How you deal with me as you have a Filipina partner as the moment? 50-50 for everything, like
Yeah, well, not
payments, bills, and everything,
yeah,
because it's like we are opposite on this one,
yeah.
because we are not practicing this in our culture. So in your culture as a British man, you have this in your not all, maybe, or how?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's 50-50,
Okay.
but generally speaking, the guys do pay or most of it, if not all of it, especially when it comes to a first date. But too many women take advantage of it. So the guy pays for, like, say, a date on the meal, and then he never hears from the woman again. And they'll go on another date and pay for the meal, and then he never hears from that woman again. And a lot of the time, they just blank them. They don't give you a reason. So at what point does the guy say it's not worth it? Maybe if I'm buying somebody that I'm interested in, a meal or
Mm-hmm.
a date, or they go somewhere special. Maybe they
Yes.
go out and about, and do some activity, and he thinks everything's going great, and everything might be going great, and then she ghosts him. At what point does he say, "Stuff this"? She can pay her way. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's better to just get it out the open, go halves, so that way he's not fully invested and she's not. It's like it's going to cost her a bit.
But I'm talking about if you're already together.
Oh, okay.
So for 50-50 for everything, how you deal with this with your
Yeah, but
Filipina partner?
yeah, but it's not always. It's not always for everything. Sometimes it might be like, I'll buy the fuel in the truck if I don't know, you pay the electric bill. Let's say, for example, even though it's not technically 50-50, it's like you trade one bill for the other. I think that's generally better way to do it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's about trade-offs.
So what if I myself is not on that
Well, if you're
kind
not,
upset
yeah, if you're not,
or
well, if you're not working, then it's entirely up to the man to be, or the one that's working at least. But generally, the guy, he's the one that's supposed to provide, while the woman keeps the house tidy, clean, looks after her man when he comes in from work, things like this. But sometimes it doesn't have to be 50-50 in terms of money. It could be like, in terms of help. You know what I mean? Sharing helps. Let's say, for example, you're decorating a house and you're painting. You know what I mean? You do it together, don't you? You don't class it as 50-50, half and half. It's like you both work as a one solid unit, a team. I mean, you can't expect the guy to always be fixing things and doing things, and the woman just sitting around doing nothing, moping around.
so you mean it's like okay, you will stand as a provider, but at least I can have something to give if I have.
Yes, of course. But if you can't afford it, that's fine. But that's that's the relationship you determine right at the beginning.
Yes. That's why on my previous video I talk about this one. So before anything else, I we talk about already this one. So it's not new for you. It's not new for me.
Uh-huh.
We both knew each other. So
I think 50-50 is great anyway, because you're helping each other out instead of making one person poor and the other person. It's like, when you're a kid, right, and you get presents. It's all about receiving when you're a kid, and when you're an adult, it's all about giving. And I think if you're always taking, that just says about what your character is. You're just a taker. You're not a giver. So I think if you share things,
but we're not
you're,
a compete.
no, I
We
know
don't compete
exactly.
each other, right?
I know, but
So
I'm just using it as an example. So if you share things, you're working as a team and not just individual.
yeah.
I think it's better like that. You know what I mean? Sharing responsibilities, sharing the costs. You're in it together. It's just not just one person, because you're just going to make yourselves poor. One person's going to be rich because they're getting everything. The other person's going to be slaving away, being poor. What sort of quality of life is that? And then the woman disrespects the man because he's always poor. He can't afford things because he's trying to make ends meet. And she's got her nails done, her hair done. She's got everything she wants. She's got a handbag, new designer handbag, phone, and the poor guy's running around in a scrappy car, doing all the hours he can just to make ends meet. It's not good. It's not good. So I think it's best to share. That's the way I think.
Sharing each other. But if ever,
Sharing is caring.
yes, so if ever really that I cannot give, so the man will be provider.
Yeah, of course. If you can't give, you can't give.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's forcing you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's
I
forcing
think
you.
it's nice to hear that.
Yeah. That's funny.
No, because it's what we talked before and it's nothing changed on that.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Say bye.
Bye.